Hi everyone and welcome to StudioJake. I of course am your host, Jacob Airy. Thank you so much for joining me today on another edition of StudioJake. Got another short video for you. Like I said, I'm doing these shorter videos for the holidays. Just so you know, there will not be a video on Christmas week. Not at all. Zero zip zilch nada. I'm just letting you know ahead of time and I'll remind you in the next couple of weeks. But just so you know, I'm taking off Christmas week completely. And in fact, on my website, I'm kind of writing reviews ahead of time because I want to try to take that week off as much as possible. So just letting you know. In the meantime, be sure to hit that like button, click subscribe, ring the bell, because we know that subscriptions mean nothing when those house pranksters over at YouTube, unsubscribe people just randomly. So ring the bell as well. That way you at least get email notifications when I put up new videos. As you can see, I'm in a little bit of a mood. So when I'm in a mood, sometimes whenever I say things, I can act just so like I can't even. I'm sorry to use all this millennial lingo for all my Gen X and Boomer fans, but I am frustrated. You have no idea how frustrated I am right now. I feel like I'm going to explode, and you might be thinking, Jacob, what is this? Take a chill pill, man. Have a cold one, relax. I can't. I'll tell you why. That's because PS5, Sony has screwed up that launch. Why did they screw this up? Sony has released so many freaking PlayStations in the past. Why are they screwing up PS5? Why? You might be asking me why. I don't know why. They're a multi-conglomerate company. Get your stuff together. There are those of us who want to play games, video games. We're willing to pay $60 for an overpriced disc or $40 an overpriced download, giving you free money, essentially. And yet, you're doing everything in your power to keep us from getting it. You're letting scalpers buy all of the units ahead of time, and then they're putting them on eBay and on Mercari for $1,000. I am not kidding you. These scalpers have no shame. My super cute wife just earlier today showed me a PS5 that was on sale on like this website where you could buy used items, and the scalper had a PlayStation up for $1,400 and said, oh, I was going to keep it, but now I have to pay for my surgery. Yeah, no one's buying that, buddy. Like, I'm sorry. That is so deceptive and so misleading. And there's going to be someone who's going to fall for that. Why? Because Sony messed this launch up. This could have been grand. It could have been epic. But instead, we have long wait lines. We have not enough units. We have them selling to scalpers. These scalpers sometimes will come in and buy like 5 systems for their going price, which I think it's $545, and then they sell them for ridiculous prices like $1,400, $1,500. It is insane. Sony, get your stuff together. We need to make this happen. There are those of us who like your systems. I'm a Sony fan. Before, I was all about the SEGA, and then SEGA went out of business, so I was an Xbox fan for a little while. I am all about the PlayStation now. That is my home system. That's where I go to play Spider-Man and Destiny 2 and all these other games. But no, I can't do that on the PS5 at least, because you messed up how it's coming together. I'm not one of these big rich influencers who get free systems and free games. I'm underground. I'm indie. So I have to actually work for a living to get the stuff that I want, which is fine. That's how it should be. But, so I'm not complaining about that part. I'm just mad that Sony messed this up. Come on, Sony. It's almost Christmas time. Get your stuff together. This never happened under Sega. Sure, Sega sometimes overpriced things like the Dreamcast and the Sega Saturn. They thought, oh, I invented a system ahead of my time, so I'm going to overprice it, and then no one bought it for that price. Although I did buy a Sega Dreamcast, I loved my Sega Dreamcast. I was so sad when it finally just gave out because I played it so much. That never happened under Sega. Sega knew how to handle their launches, and you would think Sony, especially Sony, trying to get money because they've had to delay movies and whatnot, movie premieres and whatnot because of the coof, that they would want to get this thing right so they could recoup some losses. But no, they're too busy trying to buy Crunchyroll from Warner Brothers. No, let's get this together, Sony. Let's do this. Let's get it so we can all come together and we can play your games. Honestly, I would much rather buy Spider-Man Miles Morales on the PS5. I don't want it for the PS4. I want it for the PS5. I think it's going to be an amazing gameplay. Now, if I have to, because Spider-Man Morales, that game looks pretty cool. I loved all the gameplay trailers. I love all the gameplay sequences that some of my favorite gaming YouTubers enjoy. So yeah, that game looks awesome, and I'm very excited to play it. But I want to play it on my PS5, and I am becoming impatient because I want the system to come forth. It should have been like like a president coming into town, where there's people lined up to watch the motorcade from afar, and then he comes out and everyone applauds and wears their hats and everything in between. But no, we got, sorry folks, the president was already here and he left, so yeah, sorry. No. We need to get this together, Sony. And I know this is another rant video. I just did one last week. But I'm sorry I get frustrated. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I am going to complain about these things because I have the First Amendment, dang it. And so I'm going to complain about these things all till the live long day. And anyway, they're kind of fun to complain about, I admit. My super cute wife has to put up with even more of these rants. You think you guys have it bad? All of you who follow me on Twitter and you've heard my hot takes about Zack Snyder and Rian Johnson and Darren Aronofsky's and Lars von Trier, and then you also about books and the classics and all that. You think everyone here, all of you on social media and here on the in the video sharing sphere, you think you guys have it rough? Or, excuse me, guys and gals and zers. My wife, she gets it more than anyone as far as me complaining. So kudos to her, 100%. And that's another reason I'm kind of frustrated. My wife is a gamer. She loves playing like these new video games that are coming out. Now she has different tastes than I do, obviously. We're not the same person. So I can't get her the game she wants. Sony, come together. Get your stuff together so we can get these games out just in time for the holidays. It's 2020. We've all had a rough year. I get it. But you're a big conglomerate with all of these different smaller companies. You can make this happen. Do it. Anyway, that's all I have to say on that. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, Parler, and Instagram. They're all at Real Jacob Airy, so just search me out in all those places. You can find me on Facebook, author Jacob Airy. You can also go to my website, StudioJakeMedia.com, where I have movie reviews and book reviews and comic book reviews and all kinds of other commentary about stuff that's coming out and whatnot, and what my random stream of consciousness on what I'm feeling in that particular day. Head over there, StudioJakeMedia.com, and I'll see you next time right here on Studio Jake.